Hello, this is Corknut. Welcome back to Phoenix Point. Last episode, if I remember correctly, we managed to destroy our first Pandora nest. And in this episode, we moved to this biogenesis exploration site, and we were going to do that. This is the Synedrion diplomacy mission. We also have recruits available, and we need to check our ammo before we go in there. So our only recruit available right now is a sniper, and it takes 274 food to recruit Logan Fenwick, who looks like they could be a good recruit, but we already have 2 snipers. That said, we do have 3 assault. I'd rather start with a heavy though for our next recruit, or possibly a Anu Berserker or Priest, but we haven't found Anu yet. So there's no real reason to recruit just yet. Once we have a second aircraft, it might be nice. As a reminder, we have a day left on our aircraft manufacturing. Once that's finished, and we set up with its air combat capabilities, we're going to then make a Scarab with a missile turret, because our plan has always been to bring vehicles along with us, which may not generally be the best strategy in this game, but I find it fun. In terms of ammo, right, Sophia is technically out of ammo because we don't have a way to make Deimos AR ammo yet. It also looks like everyone is pretty much sitting on their SP waiting to update. I think we do want to leave you as you are, but there was someone. Let's make sure to keep everybody standardized where they keep their med kit and where they keep their grenade. So I think it's going to be standard to have your med kit in your hand. For snipers, this sniper could also use ammo, but again, because she's using Synedrion weapons, we don't have a way to give her ammo. Let's take a look and get this mission started. Synedrion has produced a genetically engineered plant that may be resistant to the Pandora virus. If successful, this experiment could help humanity reclaim the planet by designing a new ecosystem as favored by the faction known as the Terraformers. But before that can happen, the plant has to be tested in the wild. To that end, our operatives must place the seeds at the coordinates we were provided with. We're going to deploy all 6. Phoenix Point. Very similar to XCOM. Early XCOM. Not so much similar to the XCOM 2 and XCOM 1, the enemy within, etc. But kind of a hybrid between old school XCOM and the first of the new generation of XCOM, I guess. Definitely has a little more interesting tactical flavor for me. I like the psychology that seems to be missing from. I guess you can get panicked in XCOM, so, but it's sort of different. Like, it's not as predictable as it is in this game. Okay, so what are we doing? We are securing the area and planting 4 seeds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 locations to plant over in that direction, so I think probably going to do some looking into these buildings to make sure they're secure. There is a way for enemies to enter on those two sides of the map and on this one. And we don't know if anybody's here yet, so let's start running. I'm gonna just get you to dash around. Get your will back. And then maybe you're going to go look out here. Okay, and we'll set up Overwatch cones in a moment. That was Jacob? No, that was Takeshi. So Jacob, you're gonna go next. Let's get you to dash around this corner. You don't get the will back like Jacob or like Takeshi did. Unless you make it all the way over there. Which I guess you probably could do, but you will not have...
Pushing on.
Oh, what? Okay, I misclicked. I guess you're just gonna go hide around this corner then. I was gonna say you wouldn't get your will back unless we ran you there, but never mind.
Ready.
Alright, nothing seriously visible yet. I think the plan is going to be to sweep over this side and then hit the left side. So let's have the majority of the people head to the right side. If you duck behind this lamppost, like there,
Rolling out.
I think that'll give you a tiny bit of protection from the left. Alright, and that looks like a Triton over on the left, which somehow you see, but you don't have a line of sight on. I guess if you get here, you'll get a line of sight. So let's put you there and see what that looks like.
Come get some.
Not much of a shot, so you're just going to hold your fire for now and probably put up some Overwatch. Citizen Eileen could advance a little bit, but isn't going to get a shot unless she uses some willpower. Never mind, Citizen Eileen doesn't have the ability to spend willpower to get a shot, so... Can you see him if you get here? Yes, so if you're anywhere but there, you can't. You really need to advance forward, and you're going to get that terrible shot that she's getting anyway, right? Going to go through the rocks. Well, let's move you up there and see what your shot's like, and if it's good, we will spend the willpower. I thought I'd let you look, even if you didn't have the action points. Right, I used this before. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to be a terrible shot, even with the... rifle. Overwatch is going to cost you 2 points, so I guess you could Overwatch from here. I don't think you'd be able to Overwatch if you moved again, though, right? Yeah, 2 points. Let's just set up your Overwatch here, then. And you can Overwatch if it comes through this gap. That means... Takeshi, you probably should be watching this entrance as a just in case. Jacob, you're fine. Fia can advance forward a bit. Staying behind this rock. Who did she see? She saw an Arthron. An Arthron in the same direction as the original one. Just gonna continue her move. Those guys can't reach her. Wait, is that a... Unless it's a gunner. And it is not a gunner or a shielder, it's just a standard brute. Not even a brute, it's just a standard Arthron. Is there a name for those? Maybe it is brute. No, just Arthron. Okay. So not a huge threat. She's going to continue her move forward. Citizen Eileen is going to just advance up here to back up our other sniper. Maybe even a little more forward. And then Omar, you're going to go for high ground as usual. The best high ground we have is way up here, but you're not going to be able to reach that, are you? Nope. So instead, let's see. It takes three to jump. Let's see if you can get further if you move here first. Not quite far enough. Okay, so you're just going to advance as far as you can in that direction. And that is everybody set. Let's see what these alien jerks are capable of. Oh, another Triton comes through our line of fire.
Just
And
passing.
terrible shot. That Arthron is skipping away for some reason. As is this one. I wonder if they're just not aware of us yet for some reason. That's odd. Maybe they're leaving the map. Another Triton to the right who doesn't quite reach our Overwatch, which is just reaches it. And did take some hits finally. Good job, Takeshi. This is the Triton Strangler I did want to shoot. He's just going to run right past our snipers. Doesn't quite make it to the corner though, so that's good news. And what looks like a third Arthron. So I think we're looking at 3 of each right now. Let's take a look at the shots the snipers have. It looks like at least 2 of the Tritons are going to be a good shot. This one, probably the better. If she uses, she's the one who doesn't have any abilities, so she's just going to do her best. Probably shoot it in the leg, because it will take most damage there. Optionally, the arm. Okay, leg and arm are the same. Torso's gonna block a bit of damage. She shoots it in the leg, it'll have trouble moving.
Hostile injured but alive. For
Plus
now.
she actually got an arm and a leg there for 20 bleeding. That thing has 70 hit points, so it's gonna be okay. I think she can do a pistol shot from here also. Which isn't going to kill it, but could make it angry if she hit. Okay. That wasn't the greatest. Let's see if
Finger on the trigger.
you have a shot on the other one. You're definitely going to take 2 shots. Okay, this Arthron here looks like it could take a pretty good headshot. We could aim low and try to hit its arm.
Enemy hit.
I only get 10 bleeding for that. She's going to take 2 shots at the same one, but she can't. Why cannot she? Oh, right. She needs more willpower. Needs to use her willpower to be able to do that. That gives her a free shot with the rifle. But we're going to shoot this one. I think this will take it out regardless. Yep.
One less to worry about.
Guess she has sight of that Triton there, so he's going to try to take a shot there. He can get a lot closer before shooting. He needs 2 points to shoot, so if he doesn't move, he'll have 2 shots. Let's take a look at what that does. I think he's going to miss mostly. But 2 of those might do it. Definitely not doing 46 bleed, but let's see. I think he might be able to kill it here, but at least I think he'll get it down to where it's bleeding to death. Nice. Very nice, Takeshi. You are an asset to the team. So, this is Jacob's turn. I think we're pretty safe down at this end of the field. Let's see if he runs to here, what kind of shot he has.
Targeting.
Doesn't look good. Yeah. I think if he leans out a bit so he's not against the wall, he'll have the best shot here.
Moving now. Acquiring target.
And that is a terrible shot. Oh,
Target
I
missed.
completely forgot he was using the shotgun, that's why. Okay, so he should be really out front. Right. So let's see, we've got one left. And Sophia's gonna have a good chance to take it out. She could just run. She doesn't need to spend willpower to get here.
Eyes
And she's gonna use up her precious ammo to take this thing's best center of mass shot. Great. And she's gonna continue back to where she was to get behind the rock. There's an Eileen. Could overwatch with her pistol, so she's gonna do that. I don't think anything will come this way, but
Nothing's getting past me.
why not? Let's see how you are doing. Yep, you can jump up here.
This is
Don't think you'll have much to shoot at from there, but it's worth checking. Yeah, so next turn, if they come closer, you might have a shot. Right now, it's pretty far. So let's let you just sit tight and see what they do on their turn. Ah, completely wrong. There is another Triton behind Jacob. I thought he scouted that area well enough that we would have seen it first turn. It's like Arthron brutes haven't seen us yet, but the Arthron in front did. Jacob shot in the back by a Triton. That's a typical Triton move. What's your shot look like? Pretty good. I bet it would be better if you got a little closer. I don't like that table being in the way, though. You know what, though? You can probably dash. Whoops, wrong button. You can dash to this willpower recovery spot, and you will have a good shot on him, but it's not going to be enough to kill, so let's hold off on that thought. The only other person who's going to be close enough to give you any assistance here is Sophia. And she kind of wants to take out this Arthron if the snipers miss. Let's give it to the snipers first.
Come get some!
Wrong weapon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can kill this thing in one shot. Let's aim to the arm just in case. Let's get Irina to take a look at the next one. That line, yeah, it's not going to be the greatest shot. Could she get over here to help you? Could help you next turn maybe, but not this turn, so she's just going to step out. See what that shot looks like. Not very good. Might be able to take a pincher off though, that would be fun. She did it. Nice. So that thing still has a shield, but no pincher. So I think it'll probably run away or die. It did enough damage that it's bleeding out. Great. Irina is also a valuable asset. That leaves Takeshi over here, who might be able to sprint over and help Jacob out. I don't think it's wise for Jacob to move forward. Can he just shoot twice from where he is?
Target.
Okay, totally wrong. Would have been wise to move forward. That thing turned invisible when he shot it. Let's see, he has one more shot if he doesn't move. So technically, if he shoots exactly where he just shot, he might be able to hit it. On the other hand, if he doesn't kill it, it's gonna shoot him. So I think it's probably the safest bet for him to run away. Can't quite make it around the corner. but he does have some movement left now. So he's going to dive around the corner and probably heal himself next turn. Kashi is going to
Here comes the
give you some
Phoenix.
assistance on this side and try to cover this gap here. I doubt if it'll come that way, but
I'm on Overwatch.
nobody else has got a shot that direction. Sophia thinks that if she doesn't go over here,
I'm going in.
that it's going to sneak up behind us and shoot us. I'm not sure if it will be visible when it moves. I have a feeling not. Sophia, though, is going to cover this whole section with her Overwatch just in case it comes around the corner. I think she can see about that much. And Citizen Eileen, you're going to have to get into cover or try to get out of line of sight since you have some motion. Omar really wants to shoot this one that he can't quite see. He has a grenade though. Not really worth a grenade. So maybe what he does is Overwatch to about here, just in case that comes around this way.
On Overwatch. Let them come.
It's gonna run away. I guess the Arthron brute hasn't seen us yet. That's kind of funny. The invisible one is gonna pop around a corner and shoot at Irina. I wonder if that makes it visible if it's shot or if it stays invisible. No, there it is. Okay. So Takeshi's going to use some willpower and rush over there. I think his best bet is this square. I guess he can move one more time before shooting. He'll take the shot from there. Okay, Jacob is going to not worry about healing. Is that true? No, let's heal him up. Heals are cheap.
There's always time for R&R.
Channel open.
Irina is also going to heal herself. Slightly a waste of resources, but heal kits are pretty cheap. With your remaining points, Jacob, you're going to rush forward. We are assuming there's no more Tritons at this point.
Ready, willing, and
Irina's going to keep moving forward on this side with you,
able. I'm on the move.
trying to get a beat on that one remaining Arthron. Sophia is finally going to blast forward to this side. Kind of feels a little dangerous since we could get a spawn from there, so I'm going to let you advance a little bit
Let's do this.
and cover this entrance with an Overwatch, just in case. Sophia, you're going to charge full bore.
Open and quick.
Omar, you're kind of wasted up there, so I'm thinking you're dropping down
Let's make this happen.
and see if you can't wake that Arthron up with a pot shot. Pretty far away. Might get lucky.
I missed.
Didn't even get its attention. Keshi. I mean, something could be coming from over there, but you're just gonna run forward, I think. Same deal with Jacob. No reason not to just charge forward. That Arthron can't reach us. Sophia. Let's get you as close as possible to this spot. Citizen Eileen is going to continue her vigilance, keeping this spawn point covered. It's kind of annoying that it is right behind the lamppost.
Nothing's getting past me.
Omar can finally get to the first of the seed planting areas. Plant the seed. And he can, you know, that brute is not coming anywhere near us, so Omar, keep the tree between you and it, but see if you can get closer. Irina, if she had a bead on this, she'd be covering that, so you know what? Let's see if she gets a shot on this Arthron from here. There's a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. What a shot. Okay, that Arthron's gonna bleed out. And Phoenix forces are free to advance. Let's see, Sophia first, since she's closest to this thing. That doesn't even take their full turn.
What's our plan?
Jacob next.
Sprinting to position.
Jacob could probably hit the last two on his own, honestly. Yep. There is a entrance there where they could approach from, so I don't know, I think let's just move them down board. Keep everybody alert. I don't think anything can reach us in this turn. Citizen Eileen continues to hang back and carefully aim at this entrance.
Area covered.
Omar can probably cover this entrance.
I'll keep both eyes open.
And likewise, Irina. I don't think Irina is in a position to cover that other one yet, so she's gonna charge forward to about here.
Let's go.
Just seems like there's not going to be any more opposition, so let's just get this done, get this over with. Sweet, that looks like that was it. MVP was Irina. We did get a level up for Citizen Eileen and Sophia. Nice. And 400 skill points total. Or experience. That was 400 experience total.
Your help is greatly appreciated, even though it's on a project I personally voted against. I'd just like to offer this one note of caution. It was the existence of a hierarchical society built on profit and dominance that led humanity to its present state. Let's try to avoid recreating such structures.
Was it? I thought it was the Pandora virus. Is she implying the Pandora virus was created by humans? Human dominance over the ecosphere is not the same as class society, that's true. Leadership is necessary. Yeah, but not... It can be egalitarian leadership. The polyphonic tendency is right. We must learn to live on the planet, not just own it. Yeah, I mean... I tend to agree with this. Like, I'm all for harmony in nature.
I'm glad our arguments are persuasive. There is no other way to successfully reach our goal.
Alright, that made them happy. They gave us a bunch of stuff, 125 tech, 375 materials, and 250 food. And diplomatic relations with Synedrion have changed, for the better, I hope. I'm going to replenish everything for 25 materials and 2 tech. Still can't make Deimos magazines or Pythagoras 7 magazines, so our sniper and assault will need to change weapons soon, I think. Synedrion is now supportive of the Phoenix project. The locations of Synedrion havens have been added to the geoscape. Defend them to earn reputation. Failure to defend a haven under attack will lose some support. Alright, we got support from Synedrion. Does that show us them all across the world, or just the ones? That just seems to show nearby ones. It doesn't... I guess if we haven't uncovered the sites, they're not visible. But they'll probably show up as Synedrion before searching them, I'd guess. Anyway, I think the next move is going to be to unlock this base, Phoenix Storage, and continue up the coast, unlocking bases as we go. Phoenix Omega gives us a bunch of good stuff, and this one especially, Phoenix R&D 4, gives us a free mana core. So let's hit these sites. Still hoping for an Anu site.
Research complete.
We did complete nuclear fusion, which gives us power plant energy production bonus 50%. In its early days, Synedrion relied on sodium-cooled fast reactors, but this technology was eventually replaced with even safer and equally zero-emission nuclear fusion. Second-generation fusion technology now powers everything from homes to factories, providing clean energy at low cost. That unlocked the nuclear fusion technology research tree. Let's go check our research priorities right now. Pandoran colonies is next. The underground breeding sites of the Pandorans must form a crucial part of their biology and should be investigated as soon as possible. That gives us a lot of resources. These reverse engineerings are not so needed, but it doesn't take that long. Cyclops SR7 is the Jericho assault rifle. Bionics are from New Jericho. The Myrmidon Autopsy would probably let us do more damage against Myrmidons, but it's not giving us any resources. And then we do have some research that the Synedrion is doing that would be nice. So I think Pandoran Colonies is still a nice shot. Finish the travel and start exploration here. That gives us a New Jericho colony. 2 tech for 12 food is a decent, for 12 materials is a decent trade to get materials. Total trade would be 46 for 276, which seems like a good shout. They also have a food trade, 2 for 10, which is not the best deal. Actually, we're probably going to skip trade altogether for now and just keep moving on. I have a feeling that we're going to get a site attack down here when this monster reaches us. Let's do this exploration. See what we uncover here. Abandoned haven site. No hostile forces have been detected, but there are probably some resources we can find here. We will search the area. Found 625 materials and 100 food. Great, a small cache. We're going to continue up the Central American Peninsula. The basement of brilliant ideas. Exploration site. Our operatives set down in a small town far from other population centers. A house-to-house search reveals one place with a trapdoor in the floor. There is an entire bunker under the house. It looks like someone was preparing for an apocalypse. Searching the bunker. The bunker is fully functional and well stocked, but its single occupant seems to have perished from the effects of regularly ingesting bleach. Our best guess is that this was part of some kind of religious ritual. No, I think he was just they're saying he was a prepper who thought that bleach might protect him from the Pandora virus. Materials 225, food 50. Great. And we are close enough that we can activate this Phoenix base remotely, render it operational. That's going to cost 50 tech, 300 materials. I wonder if we fly there, if it's cheaper. I've never checked that. Let's fly there first, just to see. And now let's see if activating it. Nope, same cost. Done. Phoenix Storage 1 is now active. I think every one you activate costs a little more. It's got a vehicle bay, a research lab, an energy generator, all of which have an exclamation point, so they probably need repairs. I've brought an abandoned Phoenix base back online, repaired the damaged facility to make it fully operational. So let's take a look. This base has living quarters, so we can already house our people. It's not consuming any power right now because we don't have a energy generator. It's going to take a little bit of tech, a little bit of materials. That's so totally worth it to repair, and almost a day. The research lab, 180, 120. So to build a new research lab costs about double that. Okay, so that's worth it. The vehicle bay, I think we probably want to repair that rather than scrap that. I'm not sure if we can land our aircraft without that, or get them. Okay. So is there anything else we want to build here? We want to build a radar. There's no radar here. It's going to take 250 plus 100 tech. Alright, and that'll be done in 4 days. I think that's all we need here for now. Let's take a look at our personnel. Citizen Eileen did level up. We can get her quick aim, which is definitely valuable for a sniper, so we're going to do that. She also has 29 SP to improve her speed with, so we'll bump up her speed to 17. She's still a little slower than everybody else. She has 12 that she's going to save for next time. Irina is up to 20 points, which is enough to increase her willpower to 11. That's sort of a no-brainer. Takeshi is up to 18 points. He's at 12 willpower. Let's bump his strength up a bit. Omar is at 12 willpower. He has 14 points. That's enough to bump his strength up 1. He hasn't really spent any money on his, or any points on his traits, because I don't really like most of these. I guess the ones I like are Boom Blast, Inspire, and possibly Rage Burst, although even Rage Burst is not that great. It's just kind of a way to consume a lot of money. I guess it would be good for fighting big beasts as long as you get close and just empty your entire gun into it. Sophia is up to 35 points. She's going to use Ready for Action so that reloading doesn't cost any action points. She's also probably going to get Close Quarter Specialist. Did Jacob get Close Quarter Specialist? No, he didn't. So it might make sense to give that to her and make her the shotgun specialist. Yeah, because Close Quarter Specialist plus Rapid Clearance is going to be pretty awesome once she gets it. She has 15 points left. Let's bump up her strength 1. Jacob, with his 15 points, is going to pop his strength up. And that is everybody sussed for now. I didn't make sure that everybody has ammo. but it looks like they do. Okay, so we're good for now. We're gonna call it there. Thanks for watching. Next episode, we're going to hopefully continue moving the gang up the coast to the next 2 bases in sight, and that'll be pretty much the Western Hemisphere under in our power. I guess before we get that, though, we're going to send them to Prisoner of Ice. Prisoner of Ice is about securing the cryogenics laboratory. I believe that is the mission, one of the missions we got from when we looked at Syme's place. So that may be interesting, maybe kicking off something interesting there for next episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you join me then, and hope you're enjoying the videos. Take care. Bye-bye.